So this is a quick makeshift recording of the spreadsheet I'm working with to kind of be able to manage my Moto account. Um, so this front page just kind of shows you everything used to track it. It was originally set up with multiple people, and you could use it with multiple people to be able to manage like the different members. This is the financial contributions, how much money I've put into it, how many ticks I've put into it from like other accounts, total contributions, the share. So if you have other people, what share each person has. If you sold the account, what it's worth, how much you lost or gained, the account value, your profit or loss, um, and just some other good information like so every constructed event I do on average I make $1.42, and that's just for this year. So um, you can set that up how you want it, and then I haven't done much limited, so that's still 0. I added this fun little fact. So at the average rate that I'm making money in constructed, it'll take me 63.6 events to break even. Down here, this is the most useful part. You can see how many ticks you have, player points, packs. As soon as I win packs, I sell them for ticks. Your balances for certain bots. There's a credentials tab, but I don't want to show you all my information. The financial log, and this could be dressed up. This is just kind of something I'm working with. Shows you when money went in, what it was used for, who logged it. So if you have multiple users and you share this, then different people can log information, you know, who put it in, when they put it in. And the contributors, just so that when you go back to the overview tab, it'll factor in the contributions, and you'll see that information. The ticks log, so like when you buy and sell, or when you sell packs, you know, this is how you can manage your ticks, and this generates automatically to the overview page. Same with the packs. It's a lot of minus and plus. I'll win a pack, I'll sell it. And then that also factors into the overview page, the player points log. Same thing. These are the participants, just so if you have multiple people, you know who's playing in the event. This list, it just kind of shows the deck that I'm running, or the importance here is you can put in the value of the deck, and then it'll factor in the overview for the account value. The event details. This is something I did one day because I was bored. The current drafts, different events, I broke down what the value is if you get X amount of wins, what it costs, what the payout is. Up here, this was filled out, but it's changed, so I just deleted the stuff that I don't really care about. But the BFZ packs, and this is based on what I get to sell the pack for. The OpenDB you can get online if you want that information. And then it's just kind of a full view of the events. The constructed log, this is the cool part. So every time I play an event, I put the event type, the date, my record, how much I won, the deck I used, and then I added this position, which this started out 28.5 ticks from last year, and then it just adds every time you win or lose, it keeps up to date. The gray area is because originally when I used it, I was just pulling this information without updating it as often. All of these I update every time I sell the packs. I put an accurate amount so that I know when I sell a pack, this might be 5.44 ticks, but if it wasn't up to date, it might tell me I made 6 ticks when I really didn't. This is just sort of the old layout I had going. Some simple information about like my average profit, total profit or loss. I've got this going. I think this is the cool part. It took me some long thought and formulas, but I can sort this down and see all the different types of events I played, what my overall record, wins, loss, percentage, events played, profit per event, total profit. But you can also sort it if I want to see in the leagues, my average or my win percentage is 53%, and I made 20 bucks in the league. My 8-mans, I made $22. You can also sort it by decks, and this information is going to be up here. You could add other events if you wanted to. There's also a limited log, but like I said, I don't do much limited, so that's not something that's as up to date as it could be. But in the constructed log, then you can add the different types of events. I think this is probably all of them for modern, but if you want to add standard too, then you can add your decks here, which lets you then sort by your different decks. So if I want to say my Boros Burn deck in a modern league, how am I doing? Well, apparently pretty bad. I just 1-4'd the last one I did, which is pretty bad. But my Nihilist is up to 56%, and the Boros in 8 mans is a lot better. So, kind of shows you, like, and this is most of that information just summed up, so you can look and say, okay, if I want to play a profitable event, where might I go? So the modern day I only did one, and I did well, but this information says maybe I want to play more 8 mans with Boros Burn because it's my highest profit. This I could probably bring up, or maybe I want to play Naya Burn in the modern league. But that's some cool information. I also added this, so you can sort by the date. I just want to look at what I've done this month as opposed to January and sort it that way. And then this is kind of position log, shows me over time where my and this is only entry fees. It's not talking about money I've spent to build decks or any of that. But it kind of shows as time progresses where my financial value stands as far as entering events, the ups and downs. And then this little bit is just it helps to be able to put in the value from the events easier than clicking around too much. But this whole document, I think, could be used, and I can send it to anybody if they want to try to use it. I definitely can be cleaned up some and add some color and make it aesthetically pleasing. But for the most part, the formulas are there, and I think it would be worthwhile if there's anybody that plays a lot of Moto and wants to get a hold of this. I could definitely send them to you. Thanks for watching, and let me know if you have any questions.